My
Zum
name is
Glück
Jonathan
weiß
Archer, and I've never cared for theatrics. My father, Austin Archer, a tough man who built a company from nothing, taught me emotions were weaknesses. He was stoic, sharp, and I absorbed his lessons quietly, even when I swore I'd never be like him. 10 years ago, I'd have laughed at the idea of destiny. Now I'm caught in a storm I didn't see coming, and part of me wonders if he foresaw it. I married Scarlett in our early 20s. She was vibrant, warm, and I felt lucky to be hers. We had a daughter, Willow, and I invested everything in my family, striving to be a good husband and father, though my father's coldness lingered in me. 25 years of marriage, arguments, reconciliations, routines, felt stable until it all unraveled. It started on an ordinary day, August 27th, the air thick with heat. I closed deals early, went home to surprise Scarlett for our upcoming 25th anniversary, planning a getaway. Instead, I walked into a nightmare. In the kitchen, Scarlett and Willow looked rehearsed. Scarlett asked me to sit. Willow's eyes glinted with triumph. "Dad, we need to talk," she said. Scarlett spoke softly but firmly. After 25 years, she wanted change, an open marriage. Willow chimed in, gleeful, claiming it was modern, that physical exclusivity didn't matter. I stayed calm, hiding the burn in my gut. Scarlett admitted she wanted something new, naming James Smith, a restaurant owner I knew. Willow cheered her on. I stayed composed, an old Army Ranger habit: count, breathe, don't break. I agreed to their plan, but with conditions. The house, protected by our prenup, was mine. They'd follow my rules or leave. Scarlett hesitated. Willow scoffed, but they agreed, stunned by my calm. That night, I overheard them. Willow thought I was bluffing. Scarlett wasn't so sure, whispering about my ruthless side from my Ranger days in Afghanistan. They had no idea what they'd unleashed. I met my lawyer, Ron, and drafted a postnup. No alimony if Scarlett divorced during the open marriage. No claims to my assets, no partners in my home, and STD testing. Ron called it brutal. I called it boundaries. Scarlett signed, defiant, with her lawyer, Leah, protesting. Willow glared, accusing me of humiliation. Scarlett quickly arranged a date with James. I countered by asking out his daughter, Maria, 22, rebellious and sharp. She agreed to a charity event. Word spread fast. Willow was furious, calling me sick for dating someone her age. I pointed out their double standards. Freedom for Scarlett, but not me. Scarlett stayed silent, tense. Weeks later, Scarlett demanded to close the marriage, humiliated by my dating Maria. Willow backed her, but I refused. They'd opened this door. I wouldn't shut it. Scarlett broke down, admitting James was pulling away. I walked out, unmoved. Willow soon faced her own mess. Car lease ending, college loans piling up. I cut her off, saying she'd chosen her mother's side. She called me a monster, stormed out. Scarlett grew frail, haunted by her choices, later confessing she'd contracted an STD from James. I felt a flicker of pity but stayed cold. She called me a monster, too. Maria and I grew closer, unexpectedly real. She was pregnant, and I wanted the child, Kevin, born prematurely. I proposed, we married, and I focused on them. Scarlett begged to reconcile or divorce. I filed for divorce, and she signed, vanishing to her families. Willow worked at a McDonald's, paying her way. I saw her once, looking healthier, learning responsibility. I left without a word. 5 years later, Scarlett's father called. She died from complications of her illness. I felt pity, regret, but no turning back. Kevin, now joyful, and Maria were my life. Willow was carving her own path. Some lines, once crossed, are final.